guys, I have shopping haul to show you. At first I wasn't going to bother showing you the shopping stuff, and then I realized I do have some shopping stuff to show you. I think. Do I? Maybe? Or do I just want to show you the garage sale shopping stuff? I think I'll show you the stuff I got at the Dollar General real quick. And this has been over a few days because I got some cute stuff. I haven't really been to the Dollar Tree. Sorry, Dollar General. I said Dollar General, didn't I? Dollar Tree. This is like over the last couple weeks because I really haven't been shopping. I haven't felt good, so I really haven't been going anywhere. Anyways, I found these. Aren't they cute? First of all, I love hummingbirds. So I got the only 2 packs they had left. So you'll be seeing these in some crafts. I don't remember if I had these or not, but I realized they had the roses and that on them. And I wasn't so thrilled about the plates and all that, but, you know, some of the other things I do want to add to things. So I did pick them up just because they do have the gold roses. And I went through Walmart, up and down every aisle, everywhere, looking for cotton balls, and there just wasn't. So I got my cotton balls there. What else did I pick up at the Dollar Tree? Of course, spaghetti sauce. And, you know, when I do cooking videos and that kind of thing, I like to have nice, pretty dishes to display my food when it's done cooking. And I saw this set, and, you know, I've got that nice white bowl that I use when I have something I'm putting in a bowl. And I thought, you know, it'd be nice to have more than just one bowl. Isn't that pretty? And if I'm going to have it so that I have, you know what I mean? I have a glass and a bowl. Isn't that really pretty? I love the paisley design to begin with. So I was hoping to find a blue or, you know, all they had was a reddish color. I wasn't into that color. First of all, it didn't really fit the colors there. So I picked that up, so I had that. What else did I get? Snacks, because my sugar's been crashing a lot. I did find some of these little LED string light things. They're kind of like the fairy lights. These are ones with a copper wire for crafting. I picked up some extra of these brushes and these so that, you know, when I'm done using Mod Podge or something like that, I can just toss them. It doesn't matter. And I'm not using my good brushes. And that's what's in that bag. The other thing I picked up, because I'm working at turning one of my baker's rack into a coffee bar, is this. To put my potatoes and onions in instead of them being in a cardboard box or just laying on the shelf. So that was what I did there. Now, yard sailing, guys. First of all, the museum had a sale to help support the museum, which I love going to their sales. Today was like 50% off. So, whoops, more fell out. Some stuff got put out, you know, they had so much to put out that they had to put stuff out as they went along. So This was not out there yesterday when I went. How pretty is this? Look at the top of this. Isn't that pretty? Let me hold that drawer shut. And it's got a drawer. So I only paid $2.50 for this, and it is, I don't see where it's really been used. There's no marks inside. You know how jewelry, you'll leave like an imprint inside of stuff? There's no marks. So that is really, really cool. I'm going to put it right back in the bag because it was wrapped up in paper. They did a very good job at making sure everything stayed safe. You know, I have this bag. Now, I will make another video where I actually go through the values of everything. This was not from today. So, I paid full price for everything that's here, but I'll tell you, I didn't pay that much. I paid $1/4 for this. And if anybody knows anything about a couple of these DVDs or VHSs from way back when, this is a Black Diamond edition, and it is The Little Mermaid, and yes, I paid $1/4 for her. And this is the, I'm not going to show it too close, but if you all know why this one is the banned copy, yes, it is the right one. If y'all know what I'm talking about, it has a certain thing that somebody put in the front cover here that this was banned. So you can sell this for a good amount of money on eBay. We'll check it out. I don't know if they're still selling really good, but I'm going to check it out. It is in there. Looks like new. I'm going to have somebody run this and play it through their VHS player and make sure it still works good. I'm excited to have it. Really cool. The other thing I got was for $1/4 this old book. This is Henry Clay's Last Criminal Case. And it's not all that many pages. It's kind of hard to show you from this direction. And it talks about who's in the jury box. And it talks about the Civil War at the very end. I'm not going to go through the exact everything that's in here because I thought this is short enough. I thought about actually reading this out loud as a story time. Really cool little book. I like old books like this. The other thing I got was, this is the Ladies' Home Journal. Do you remember when magazines were this large? This was December 1970. This is the Christmas full of festive foods, fashions, beauty, decorating, sewing, and gifts. And this was 50 cents. You can't pick up a Ladies' Home Journal or any of the magazines. The only thing is, somebody tore their address out. Which you see is quite frequent. And I did not look to see if they had actually torn the recipes themselves out. But here it's talking about a Christmas kitchen. You could see that. Lots of ads. How many of you remember doing this? The music clubs, the book clubs where you get any 3 stereo tapes for $1 for a, you know, a tape club. Yep. Somebody wanted something that was on this page and tore it out. But the whole thing is, it's not so much that. I wanted it for the front cover. And what did I pay for this? I paid $1 for this. But we do still have original recipes in here. The chocolate braid, the fig square. Let me see if I can get this page to turn back. Christmas crepe. Look at that, guys. Before people started changing recipes and, you know, putting stuff in there, I mean, look at this. That is really cool. It is right full of recipes. And there's a story in here that says, "Don't look now." Some of the stories in the Ladies' Home Journal were kind of borderline, you know, snazzy, I guess is how you would want to put it. Ladies' Home Journal, and what was the other magazine that women got and, you know, they passed around from sister to sister and all that. They had really good stories in them. And then I also got this. I don't remember what I paid $1 for this. This is December 23rd, 1973. I would have been like 8 years old. And it is Star Sunday Magazine of the Kansas City Star, Christmas Eve by Hugo Ballin, page 2. Okay? And there's actually 2. This part is all about Christmas. And look at the center of this. Again, this is from 1973. And there's, I Remember Christmas, 1924. A true story is told to Sandra Ferguson Bates. A Kansas City woman tells this Christmas story under a pseudonym because of the personal nature of her experience. The name she has chosen is Nancy Clark. She's a graduate of Paseo High School and has been employed for years in the Kansas City business world. Her story is told to Sandra Ferguson Bates, an employee of the customer service department at the Kansas City Power and Light Company. Mrs. Bates lives in Raytown. Wow, they actually gave her address and everything. And under the picture it says, "I knew there was nothing in my Christmas stocking, but I stationed myself at the banister, hoping I would get at least a glimpse of Guy Kibbe." But I may read this out loud. And this is why I like old article book things like this, because of the articles and things like this. They have a lot of like people's memories and things like that in it. And you know, I may read that out loud on my channel, and someone may hear that and say, "Hey, Mrs. Bates is my mother or my grandmother, or she wrote that," or, you know, someone may contact me and say, "Hey, that's my story. Could I please have that magazine," or something like that, you know. You never know what you're going to hear. Then we have, I just dropped that one on the floor. Then we have this one, which is a Sunday Magazine, December 9th, 1973. Missouri's First Lady opens the mansion. And it's a shame that the cover is kind of wrinkled here. You can see that. And it's the, by the way, it's the governor's mansion, in case you're wondering. And there's all kinds of stories in here. And check out these jeans. So I'm not going to go into this too long. And there is a whole layout about jeans, guys. A whole story about jeans in here. So that may be something else I'll cover on my thing. So anytime you get a chance to get something like this, and this is another thing, look at this. The wildest gunfight in the old time Kansas. The horse's hooves made clapping noises on the baked Kansas dirt as Arthur Delaney rode into Newton, Kansas. It was a hot summer afternoon, and he had just made up his mind to use a new name, possibly because he was wanted by the law in Missouri, which he had just left. The name he chose was Mike McCluskey. He was heavy-set, a fine-looking man in his late 20s, but he was arrogant and hot-tempered. Another fine story to read. This is why I enjoy these magazines like this, guys. So, lots of material there. Because, once again, it is pouring and I can't get out and explore. Oh, you probably just saw what I was about to show you. Yes, that is John Lennon. Yes, this is the Newsweek magazine printed right after his murder. Yes, I did. I paid $2 for this. Surprisingly, I already looked the comp up on eBay. I thought it would be worth much more. They're selling for about $4 to $6. It is in, I would say, fairly good condition. We do have a couple of pages that are, dog-eared. I did straighten this back up. But the entire story is in here. It also does feature a story about President Reagan and his cabinet members, where it starts with the coverage of John Lennon and his murder. So there is a lot of good stuff just in this magazine alone. I bought this when I seen the cover. I was like, are you kidding me? I just came across John Lennon, the magazine that covered his, one of the many that covered his death. I thought for sure it was going to be worth at least $20. I mean, seriously, you would think it would be. But when I saw that it's not, I was like, I got material to read. And I'm sorry, I love Beatles. I grew up with the Beatles, listening to the Beatles, Bay City Rollers, Beach Boys. This is going to be part of my permanent stash of books that nobody's going to be touching. Alright, for those of you that don't like baby dolls, don't look. This is one of the items I got for half off. At first, I was not going to get her, and I will put her gently on my lap because otherwise we will be hearing things. Second of all, she comes with a second outfit. How adorbs is that, guys? How stinking cute. We have a bonnet and a second dress. I'll pick her up gently because if I don't, things happen. Just saying. We do this gently. She has and honestly, I guess the hat does fit her. I think it's a little too big though. I don't know. I think the hat's a little too big. We'll see. I guess not. I guess not. The hat fits her. Okay. But she's cloth. I moved it too quick. I'm sorry. By the way, she cries. First time she did that, I totally freaked out. Almost dropped her. And that's when I was like, yep, she belongs in my stash. I didn't even look to see. She's not really old. So she kind of in a way doesn't fit my dolls. Excuse me, little lady, but I'm looking to see if you have a tag. She has no tags. And no markings. Well, excuse me. Do you have sleepy eyes? No, but she does have glass eyes. That's really, really nice. There literally is no markings on this doll. Hush. Oh, wait, I found something. Corp by Grace S. Putnam. No, Put. I'm not sure what that P-U-T. P-U-T. I don't know if it's supposed to be Puffney, is what it looks like. Made in Germany. Okay, so I might have to do some research to find out how much she's worth, but she's made in Germany. Yeah, she'll go with the rest of my babies just because she is kind of pretty. You know, I don't normally get babies that make noises. And she really isn't, you know, the style that I normally get. You know, my babies are like the big baby carry, drink, wet, and cry is my very first baby, the one in the red dress. But, you know, I couldn't pass her up. She was sweet. So sorry about putting you back in the box, but the next box I have to get to. Alright. I was at a yard sale. One of those yard sales where things are so expensive that you kind of sigh and wonder, wow, okay, wow, really, put that back, and then you look at something, you think that's only going to be $25, and it's like $2, and it's like, it's broken. What are you thinking? And then you see a box that says $5 for the set, and you're like, for the set, are they all in there? And you look, and they're all in there, and they're solid pewter. They're all in there, and they're solid pewter, and they're brand new, by the way. It's all in there. These have actually, the house has been out, but the little pieces of fake gold nuggets have not been out of the package. Most of these have not been out of the box. It was like they were collecting this set and never took it out of many of these have never been out of the boxes. I'm just showing you real quick because I think what I need to do is do a value video on this set and show you how much this could potentially make me if I decide. And look at this one. They got it in the mail. I literally had to break the tape because it had literally never been opened. Came in the mail, and I literally had to break the tape. It's still in there. So I did check it. It is not broken. Still in the box. Still in the box. It's a 2-piece set. And if those weren't enough to entice you, I am in love with this, and this is the one reason why I may not let this set go. I gotta put this down for this part. And like I said, I looked at everything there, and there was a few things that I wanted, and I did not get it. Now, this also comes with, oops, I lost the paper. Or is it stuck to it? I dropped it. Well, anyways, there was, oh no, I've got it right here. Nutsy. The papers are with it. There was a little peel off tag. It's already on here. It's in here. This has obviously been opened, but it's still inside of its plastic. And I don't know for sure where they put their little paper sticker. Let me get a hold of it. I've taken it out once to make sure it still worked. I don't want it to play too long because I don't want YouTube to ding me. But look at that. Now I'm played for like maybe a couple seconds. So hopefully YouTube won't yell at me. But let me get back a hold of that and get it back in here. Yeah, I paid $5 for this entire box of this Liberty Falls collection. I am a sucker for music boxes. And that is the one reason why I kind of am sort of not sure if I want to part with this. Just because I love music boxes. And I'm not going to get this all the way back in there correctly. But that's okay. So, just in case I decide not to put a whole video out, on eBay, I could sell this entire set for about $120 pieced out because they're selling for about $10 a set, and there's 10 or 12 sets, plus people are paying the shipping on top of it. Then you take eBay fees out, so I would make about $80 total. So anyways, that's that. I have not done comps on anything else. So there's all that. And I absolutely love the Liberty Falls collection. That was like, I think, the shopping steal of the day. So where am I at? It's about to shut off. So I wanted to tell everyone, thank you so much for coming along with me. I don't know what I like the most about my shopping haul. whether it was the Liberty Falls collection, the baby doll, or this Newsweek magazine, because, you know, it's John Lennon, it's the Beatles, you know, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. I don't know, I probably won't bother with doing the whole, you know, breaking everything down into cost-wise unless I, you know, comp-wise, unless I see that there's some fantastic comps that I need to show you guys. Unless you want me to. If you really want to see the comps on every single item and you want me to do a video of that, comment down below and let me know. So, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'm so glad to have each and every one of you with me. I'm sorry this is such a long haul. I don't know why it is. 30-some minutes. All right, bye, guys. I'll talk to all of you later. Bye, guys.